What's up, everyone? This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, aka The Legend. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and welcome to the Steven Factor. Do you think Hollywood is dead? Well, apparently, it might be. But just want to let you know, I am not no predictor. I am not conspiracy theorist. I just want to let you know that everything is changing for over 31 years and plus 36 years on my life that I really love movies so much. You know, back in the days when your parents are heading out, go to the video stores like Blockbuster or your local video stores around your neighborhood and buy some rental movies and pull on the VCR and the phrase says be kind and rewind and you have to return it back. Yeah, that's what the good old days. But nowadays, it's time for the streaming service, and we have some streaming wars as well. Now, yesterday, Netflix won their bidding war with the Warner Brothers, and yes, Netflix is officially bought with the Warner Brothers Discovery. So, which means that Netflix will definitely gonna carry the WB shows. Plus, Warner Bros. Discovery, we're going to separate it. CNN and Discovery Channel will doing a spawn-off, which will be somewhere at the summer of 2026. So they had to do it until they're going to close their finalize to make the deal. However, I'm going to read this to you, and this is from About Netflix. And when I finish the article, I want to say something in my own words and how do I feel about it. So here it is. In Hollywood, California, on December 5th, 2025, today, which is yesterday, the Netflix Incorporated, the company of Warner Bros. Discovery Incorporated, announced they enter into a definitive agreement under which Netflix will acquire WB, including the film and television studios, HBO Max, and HBO. The cash and the stock transaction is valued at $27.75 per WBD, sharing a subject to caller as the detail below with a total enterprise of the value of approximately $82.7 billion, equally value of $72.0 billion. The transaction is expected to close after previously announced separation of Warner Bros. Discovery's Global Networks division, Discovery Global, and a new publicity trade company, which is now expected to be completed in the third of 2026. The accusation brings together two pioneers entertainment business, combining Netflix Innovations, global reach, the best-in-class streaming service for WB century, long legacy of the world-class storytelling, beloved shows and movies such as this. Here's how the system works. Netflix will go and carry WB shows and movies like The Big Bang Theory, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones, The Wizard of Oz, DC Universe, Casablanca, Harry Potter, Citizen Kane, Friends, Stranger Things, and yes, but last but not least, K-pop Demon Hunters. Yuck. And also, our mission has always been to entertain the world. Ted Sarandos, co-CEO of Netflix, by combining WB incredible libraries of shows and movies as well. The accusations of offering and accelerate our business to decades to come. Continuing Greg Peters, of CEO of Netflix, Warner Bros. Helped to define entertainment for more than a century, continues to do so with a phenomenal creativity, executives and production capabilities. With our reach, with global reach and proven business models, we can introduce a broader audience to the world. Stay creative, giving our members more options, attracted to more fans to our best in class streaming service, strengthening in the entertainment industries, and creating more values for shareholders. Um, again, this is from about Netflix, and also, yeah, it's been official. They not make this thing up. It is real. Uh, we knew that something's gonna happen, and we knew that this war is gonna be messed up. Now, I really want to say something very personally, but I had to say it, to be honest with you. Lauren and I have been discussed it, and she wants to know how I feel like it. So originally I was supposed to send it on the group chat, but I was trying to leave it to see how Lauren's been response, because Lauren and I are very connecting about entertainment. So I think Hollywood is dead. However, we're very concerned about people will continue their jobs, and also I'm very concerned if the people will might gonna lose their jobs, because Lorna had their very experience before, and she have a new job down by West Village. I wish her all the best in luck, but please keep her for the next 5 years. She loves entertainment. Anyways, I think it is sad for this industry. I think it is sad for the movie business, and especially of this movie world. Hollywood has been there for more over like 100 years and still counting. Um, but but I think that there's nothing we can do. Since COVID got hit, everything is shutting down for all these movie theaters. And some of the movie theaters down by Court Street used to be a United Artists, but also it became as a Regal Entertainment. They shut it down for no darn reason, but because it could be a COVID, or it could be the rent is way too damn high. But since pandemic got hit, some movies are heading to streaming, and that's how it started. And since the pandemic is over, they continue to slowly and slowly, and then since the pandemic is over, people definitely might go to see the movies again. However, the COVID is still there, because it's all around all over the place, because it's made from flu now, and it doesn't go anyway. It stays forever whatsoever, and it's pretty sad. And I became a moviegoer since back in 1994 with my family. And then since I've been growing up as a young adult, I always wanted to go back to the movies. And it really hurts that way. And it's not fair to go to all the moviegoers want to see the movies for the very first and their final time. And since the streaming just popped out, people might hook on the streaming service. Now, let me tell you something. I became a millennial for 36 years, and I knew something is really going to happen. I do believe, and here's my prediction, okay? The streaming service will be staying for last forever. And it's going to be the war between Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, what else? Fubo TV, Pluto TV, ESPN's, the parent company of Disney's, and Tubi TV, the parent company of Fox. Look, it is all over. The streaming is everywhere. There's gonna be some competition, And also, Netflix and the Warner Bros. Discovery will raise up that price as well. If you get a bundle, you get like more than $9.99, then $16.99 for the next 3 months, and they will give you on sale for this holiday season. Everything is way too goddamn much. Now listen, I'm not a fan of Netflix. I'm not a fan of Disney Plus. I'm not a fan of nothing. Because when you're trying to hook up and trying to register it, and also you need to do a little bit of a sharing thing, it is way too much for me. And also, you need to save your money, and they need to take out your money. How much money do you spend? And also, if something happens, they need to protest it, you know? And it's not fair. It was completely not fair. Like Jimmy Kimmel, for example, he refusing to apologize by the late Charlie Kirk. God bless his soul. And then Donald Trump said, cancel that guy. So ABC suspend him for the next 3 to 4 days. And all these liberal, socialist, dumbass Democrats decide to protest and unsubscribe Disney for at least like over the weekend, lost billions and billions of dollars, and it was terrible. And they've been losing a lot of money. But here's the question, where does the money go? Easy. Theme parks, coming attractions, restaurants, entertainment. That's how where the money goes, and that's how the system freaking works. And also during the box office, it's been revealed that on the research said that the box office losing $300 billion. Take a look. According to the Global Entertainment and Media Outlook says, and I quote, the forecast U.S. box office revenue in 2025 of this year is about $3 billion lower than before the pandemic. $3 billion, folks. $3 billion. Now, just want to let you know, I do believe that Hollywood is dead right now. We knew that will be the end of the movie theater era. And that's not fair to all the people. People are very complaining about it. People have so many conspiracy theories about it. Or how about people are worried about it? They worry about it, about Netflix and even on own the rights to the WB Discovery. And it really hurts though. It definitely really hurts. So according to the Google AI, the Hollywood Unions and the Riot Guide of America, which is also known as WGA, no relation to WGN, the station from Chicago. Shout out to Barry and Emma James Wasowski. I love you guys. They have so many disagreements about that deal since yesterday, but right now it is after midnight. It is 2 nights ago. So you just bear with me here. So here's some of the key. So here's they have so many key points about this Netflix deal with the WB. Now, Lauren and I have been discussing a few hours ago, and I said the answer to her: Hollywood is dead. And there's so many key points to it. Now, here is the deal. Now, the deal is the Netflix is buying WB Discovery of TV and film assets and HBO for tens of billions of dollars, created and massive entertainment and conglomerate. The union opposition also says the WGA, DGA, the Director's Guide, and Teamsters, are frequently against the deal, viewing on the anti-competitive and harmful to workers. And here's the fear part: losing jobs. Consolidation often leads to eliminating duplicated roles and reducing production opportunities. Wages and residuals. Unions' fears of Netflix will impose the streaming first model further, suppressing riot pay and streaming residuals or core issues in the 2023 strike. Monopoly concerns. The accusation creates a single dominate streaming giant, potentially eliminate competition and create diversity. And here's a conflict for 2 years ago. The 2023 riot strike was partly fueled disagreements with streaming service like Netflix over pay AI and residuals, with union urging an fair system. So here's the summary. The Netflix and WB merger is seen by Hollywood unions and as a continuation and consolidation trend that sparked recent labor unrest, threatening creativity, processing livelihoods by centralized power and polarizing streaming profits over content equality and fair compensation. Listen, everything is messed up. Everything is terrible, to be honest. And it's pretty sad too. And also, when Laura and I went to the subway train, all these young people been talking about it, and this female person talked to her male friend that HBO owns Netflix, but I had to correct them that I said Warner Bros. Discovery owns HBO, Turner Sports, Looney Tunes library, and all kind of stuff. It's all about monopoly. Like Disney, for instance. Disney owns ABC affiliates, including My Networks, WABC TV, Lucasfilms, Star Wars franchises, Marvel universes, what else? ESPN, and 21st Century Fox. Everything is all about the gambling. Everything is all about the monopoly. Okay? They don't care about the people. They don't care about the moviegoers. They don't give a damn about the actors and actresses, and also LGBT people who want to become actors or actresses, including his or her, he or she, they or them. Listen, it's all about the money. Okay? It's all about the money. And people definitely want to respect that. They might go lose their jobs. I'm very concerned about Lauren's job, or including my buddy Jake's job, because he became a director for a very long time, and he been hooked me up for 2 years as a background actor, and now he put me as the lead actor for Cold Plunge, which is coming soon. So stay tuned. I'll give you more updates until the further notice. But folks, we're in a serious jeopardy. If you want to protest Netflix and Warner Bros. Discovery deal, here's my advice. Don't do it. Don't you mother effing do it. Because they're going to take advantage of you. They're going to take your money away from you. Wasting the spikes went up in sky high. The money will rise up. They're going to spend you more money, give you more bundles, but please, don't do it. But here's my advice. If you want to do it the old-fashioned way, do yourself a big favor. Go to Amazon and buy a converter box plus a digital antenna to hook it on your TV, and you can hook it on the wall or your windowsill so you could check to get your signal, plus scan your channels and see what channel do you want to watch, to see what you going to see, and just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Simple. The old-fashioned Stevie way. But I just don't know about it because it hurts for me and it hurts for all the company. But also, if you want to watch for free, you could watch on Pluto TV and also Tubi TV. How you going to get it? Just call Verizon and get the modem for you so you can hook it up and you can hook up your TV. And it's easier as well too. But I suggest you should definitely need some local channels as well. You have to call register for the TV provider, this and that. It's way too much. But folks, Hollywood is dead. Cable is dead. The whole golden age era of television is dead. We're in the 21st century and we're doomed. I don't know what's going to happen next. We'll see how the deal goes. And this is going to be a hell of a war between the Netflix and Warner Brothers Discovery. Remember, Netflix became as a powerhouse entertainment. It used to be a mail-in DVD, but now they're heading to into the streaming era. So we knew that what is going on. They knew where the money, where their mouth is, but there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. And I pray that the AMC theaters and the Regal theaters, they knew they're having a downfall. The stock market just went down the plunge. And even the Netflix just went down the plunge as well. But when the Netflix and the WB Discovery were going to merge, it was going to spike up quickly. And I do believe in 2026 and beyond will be the next generation of the entertainment. And that's how it is, and that's the bottom line. Alright, if you learn more about this channel, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to see my latest videos, and also the like button as well. This is your stream, Mr. Steven, saying Dolo para la familia, and thank you for watching the Steven Factor. One love, peace, thank you, and good morning.